YouTubers. Okay, today Karmelo Anthony was found guilty in the murder of Austin Metcalf. But you know what though? But this this situation they created a lot of divisions and like racism and so forth. But the point is that let's walk back at how this stuff got started. Okay, Camilo, okay, was at a track meet. Okay. All right, so he intruding in some like a other school's space, okay, under the tent. So what happened? Austin Metcalf and the twin brother and some other students were like just asking to leave because that's their spot, okay. So what happened is an argument broke out, and then Metcalf, the Metcalf brothers, just got a hold of Karmelo Anthony because they tried to remove him by force. And then what happened? That Carmelo pulled out a knife and stabbed that young boy in the chest and killed him right in front of his brother. So he fled and he got arrested. And then there's some strange twist though that how his parents managed to raise funds for his defense. And you know what though? They raise a lot of money. But first thing they do is bought a elaborate home and they're worth $800,000 and bought a luxury SUV. Okay, and also Camilla was out on bail, so then later on that you got the hearing going on, you got protests going on. So, you know what, the media just made it to like a racism circus. Okay, so you know what, I'm gonna tell you right there, it got nothing to do with race. Okay, it got something to do with some teenagers was having a quarrel and then it turned deadly. Okay, so it wasn't any evidence of a hate crime committed on Karmelo Anthony. Okay, so what happened? As always, it involved some white kids and black kids. You know what? To me, it wasn't racist. Okay, it's about some youngsters going at it. Okay, and it turned deadly. All right. So what? You know what though? That you got some protesters, you got a Black Panthers there, and all that sorts. And then what happened? Karmelo Anthony was found guilty of murder. Okay, you know what? I saw that coming because I'm gonna tell you one thing Karmelo should have done. He should have just got up and leave. Okay, and sit somewhere else. Okay, and okay, that's what because I'm gonna tell you. If some group of people ask me to leave that spot, I just get up and leave. Okay, so it's not worth it at all. Get into a confrontation. Okay, so but I'm quite positive though. Why Karmelo had a knife like in his school because that's against the rules to bring a knife to school. Okay, period. So what he's up to when you have that when we carrying a weapon. Okay, so that's something right there. So you know what? Well, what he's up to. Okay, but the truth is that I carry a knife too. I'm gonna tell you, I carry a knife on like an open carry knife. I carry it openly. Okay, so you know what? There are many reasons I carry a knife. Okay, but but to me, it's a tool. That's all it is because I carry it everywhere I go. But most of the time, I carry a knife. Okay, but but truth is, I'm not looking for trouble. I'm not trying to get involved in confrontation. But the truth is that I avoid confrontation. Okay, to me, I would try to diffuse it. Okay, but I won't use a knife unless I really have to. Okay, to defend myself. But the truth is, to defend myself against being robbed or attacked for no reason. But but most of the time I try to I try to avoid confrontation, okay? Or I try to diffuse something, try to diffuse it if somebody mad at me, all right? So but it's like I say that we have a right to bear arms, and like it's legal to have an open carry a knife openly, but I don't know Camilo have a concealed weapon or not. But the point is that he was wrong what he did. Okay, no matter who started. Well, like I say, there's no evidence of Karmelo Anthony was being attacked. Okay, all thing all thing the brothers did just grab him. Okay, try to tell them leave. That's in their right to remove somebody who are intruding on their spot. Okay, all right. So that's the sad part is that a young man who have a bright future was murdered. Also, by Karmelo Anthony, he himself won't have a bright future, but he's going to prison. So like I say, that race got nothing to do with it at all. Okay, so it got nothing to do with it. Okay, so what happened? Just that things got out of hand, and the weapon was involved. Okay, that's quite sad though. Okay, let me tell you, I feel bad for the Anthony family and the Metcalf family because of this. Okay, how this turned into a political circus. That what got me the most is you got people out there like the Black Panther want to raise a race war. You want to use violence, or some people want to stir some more red just because they got him. Okay, you got to remember too that I'm gonna tell you, we're living in the 21st century. Okay, so we're not living in the turbulent, segregated states. Okay, like Texas, well, like Texas sort of state, but I know the truth is that sad to say is that if Camilo had done something like that in the pre-1960s, he wouldn't even make it to the courthouse, okay, because he would have got lynched. Okay, so but glad that we live in a civilized world today. Okay, so where everybody had a right for a fair trial. Okay, so today, like Karmelo Anthony, so he been sentenced for 35 years for murder. Okay, so that means that he'll be in his 60s by the time he get out, but he got 35 years to think about what he did. Okay, I'm 6 years old myself. Okay, so I'm glad I choose the right path. Okay, because the right path is you have your freedom. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, and you have the freedom to live your life. Okay, and enjoy it. So much. Well, but like I say, that is a tragedy. So like I say, have a very nice evening, YouTubers. Be safe out there.